What's up, YouTube? It's Onion Bomb here on Ascent Sports, and welcome to my 2019 playoff and Super Bowl prediction. Of course, it's early, right before the season starts, but that's the fun in it. Now, if you have not watched my other videos, basically I went through each division, all through AFC, all of NFC, and I did pretty much predicted the records of the teams, which, you can see on screen right now. So yeah, these are all the records you saw in all those videos, in those divisions. So you can kind of get a good idea by looking at it, who's gonna do what, playoff wise. But in a minute here, I'll highlight the ones that are gonna make the playoffs, and then we're gonna be moving to a different website to predict the playoffs. But before we do that, I just want to give the disclaimer I gave to those videos that this is just my opinion. There's nothing to get mad about. It really, the only thing that matters is really how these teams actually play when regular season comes around, and if they can actually make the playoffs. But this is just me having fun predictions. So yeah, if this, if some of this seems crazy or you don't like it, just don't take it too seriously. But like I've been saying, also everyone's been doing pretty good with that. Also, I might not know everything that's been going on in the NFL, and not only that, these are kind of older predictions. I just took me a while to make these videos. So, for example, yes, this is not accounting for Andrew Luck retiring, even though it might seem like that with me giving the Colts 9-7. And this is accounting for Ezekiel Elliott not sitting out, and the Cowboys at 11-5. So, yeah. Without further ado, let's get started, and let me show you guys who I have in the playoffs, and go. So in red are the division winners, and in green are the wild cards. So starting with the AFC first on the left, of course, Patriots winning the AFC East, and nothing else there. AFC North, I do have the Browns going to the playoffs, as a lot of people are hyped about them. Some people aren't so on it. I'm a little bit so on it. I do have them going as a wild card, and I do have the Steelers winning that division as the ultimate sleeper move. And yes, guys, I am a Steelers fan, so if you think that's biased, it might be, honestly. But yeah, I still don't think it's impossible, but it might be a little bit biased that it happens that way. AFC South surprisingly only sends one team in the playoffs, even though it's pretty stacked. Well, not anymore with the Colts, but yeah, I have the Texans winning that division at 10-6, and then AFC West sending two teams again, Chargers and Chiefs. Although the Chargers this year win the division, and the Chiefs are the wild card. So yeah, that's my AFC. NFC, for the NFC East, I got the Cowboys winning that division, and the Eagles going back to the playoffs as a wild card. Same thing that happened in that division last year. I do have a lot of faith in the Bears. I have them winning that division. And then for the NFC South, Saints once again winning that division, and I have the Falcons returning to the playoffs after having a pretty bad year last year as a wild card, and I have the Rams winning the AFC West. So yeah, got the Rams, Saints, Bears, Cowboys, Eagles, and Falcons going to the playoffs. And then for the AFC, we have the Patriots, Steelers, Texans, Chargers, Chiefs, and Browns going to the playoffs. So that's gonna do it for me here. Let's go and actually predict how this is going to go down. Okay, so the real video here is gonna be here on a website called playoffpredictors.com. So yeah, if you want to make your own predictions, have fun with it, you can go here, and yeah, you could even have like a really bad team go 16-0 and just see, like, play through scenarios. This is how we're gonna predict my predictions. So yeah, right here we have the wild card round. As you can see, the teams on bye are the Patriots, Steelers, Bears, and Rams. Definitely, probably the most shocking is the Steelers, and Yeah, probably people might get mad at that, but hey, we'll see. Okay, so first round we have the Chiefs and we got the Texans. We're starting with the AFC. This is a good game. I got the Chiefs advancing. I think they're gonna beat I hate giving the Texans another very first round exit in the playoffs very early. But man, the Chiefs are just a good team. I feel like they're gonna do more in the playoffs than the Texans are. Even though I think people are sleeping on the Texans, so that's unfortunate for them. But that's what I'm going with here. But that is a good team. And then here we got the Browns and the Chargers. And even though I'm selling at the Browns' heart, the Chargers are definitely the better team. And I do think if the Browns do go to the playoffs, they are going to have a very, very quick exit and not get a playoff win. So I definitely think the Chargers are going to win. And the two AFC West teams are going to be moving on from the wild card round. Moving on to the next one, we have the AFC East matchup. We have the Cowboys and the Eagles. Remember, this is with Zeke playing. I got the Eagles playing anyhow. I'm gonna get the Eagles. So that's just think the Eagles are going to get not necessarily an upset there because they're both pretty good teams, but they're just going to get the best out of their divisional rival. They're actually pretty even. I just have the Cowboys getting one more win than them the regular season. And Falcons and Saints, yeah, Saints definitely. I do have them splitting in the regular season, but I do think the Saints are going to have it more what it takes to beat the Falcons. Another divisional game, a divisional rivalry game in the playoffs here. So yeah, that's what the wild card is. I got the Chiefs, Chargers, Eagles, and Saints moving on, and the Texans, Browns, Cowboys, and Falcons going home in the wild card. All right, so going up next we have AFC Chargers and Steelers. Oh, this pains me to do this, but I got the Chargers moving on. I would love the Steelers to go all the way and win the Super Bowl, but they've already got their revenge from last season. I have them going into LA and beating the Chargers. So then the Chargers are going to do the opposite, and this is definitely a Steelers thing to do, lose in their home field, even though they beat them in the enemy field. So yeah, I think that's going to happen. I would hate for that to happen if this were the scenario, but I do think the Chargers are going to beat the Steelers. Then next, Chiefs and Patriots. I have to go with the Patriots. The Chiefs already got one win in Foxborough. I have for this season in my prediction, so I can't have them getting two. That's just kind of unrealistic. So I think the Patriots are going to be beating the Chiefs again in the playoffs and moving on. It's going to be Chargers, Patriots for an AFC championship. Next on the NFC, we have the Saints and Rams. Ooh, the rematch of the century here. We have them. I have the Saints getting their revenge for the missed call. Excuse that notification. I have the Saints getting the rematch for the missed call last year. And yeah, I think the Saints are going to be doing more. Then we got the Eagles and the Bears. I have a double revenge. I have the Bears going to beat the Eagles. Cody Parkey's not gonna miss the kick, or whoever they have at kicker now. Not gonna miss the kick, and they're gonna win, and it's gonna be Saints Bears. So for the AFC and NFC championship, we have Chargers and Patriots, and Saints and Bears. We have the Chargers and the Patriots for the AFC. It is home field. Will the Patriots be going back-to-back Super Bowls? Or the Chargers? This happened last year in the playoffs, not in the championship. The Chargers got just destroyed. I think they'll be ready. I think the Chargers are going to get the upset. I think the Chargers are going to do it. I think the Chargers are going to be well prepared, and they're going to be ready for the Patriots, and it's going to be a very good, close game, but it's going to just take one mistake from the Patriots. Gut feeling, I just don't think the Patriots are going to go again to the Super Bowl, even though they could. I just don't think it's going to happen. I think we're going to get a new AFC team this year. Alright. Now, Saints and Bears. I've been really sold on the Bears, but the Saints have been itching to go to the playoff or the Super Bowl. They've had, the Minneapolis Miracle. They had the missed call. The Bears, though, with Khalil Mack and that defense, I have the Saints going up to the Super Bowl. I think it's their time. It's finally there have been the last 2 years have been kind of heartbreaking losses. Divisional round, championship. They're going to the Super Bowl this year. It's going to be progression. So, my 2019 Super Bowl is Saints and Chargers. Who do I have winning? Oh, will Phillip Rivers finally get his ring? Will the Saints get another ring? The Saints had 2 heartbreaking losses. Will they have another heartbreaking loss in the Super Bowl? Going on the trend, I think the Saints are going to win the Super Bowl this year. I just have a feeling. There's just something about the Saints from the last 2 years and this year. I don't think they've regressed. I think they're, they're out for revenge. These 2 times have been really just damaging. They've been so close yet so far. I think it's finally time the Saints win the Super Bowl. And this is my 2019 Super Bowl 54 bracket. What do you guys think? It's okay if you hate it. It's okay if you love it. It's okay if you think I'm being biased to the Steelers, because I definitely want them to win it all. But we never know. We'll have to see. Will the Saints win it this year? They're definitely a team that could, but I don't know. And hey, maybe the Patriots do go to the Super Bowl. Maybe they beat over the Patriots. Even if the Patriots do, I still think the Saints are going to win it overall. But so yeah. Saints, Chargers, Saints coming on top. That's my Super Bowl prediction for this upcoming season. We will see. But that's it, guys. That is the end of my early 2019 predictions. Next time, we're going to be doing Week 1 NFL game predictions and start each week going game by game, predicting the games, and seeing how well I do overall record. So that's going to be exciting. But for now, that's going to do it here on Ascend Sports. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like or dislike, subscribe or don't subscribe. No, it's always up to you. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Watch with me. Goodbye.